This Sunday is the second Sunday of Easter, what Pope St. John Paul II declared as Divine Mercy Sunday. In the Gospel for this Sunday, we are faced with the eternal image of God's love and mercy for us, and we see it through the eyes of the Apostle Thomas, who puts his hands in the wounds of the risen Christ. The hymn I'd like to look at for this Sunday is "There's a Wideness in God's Mercy." There is one image which I think permeates the entire text of this hymn, and which has ample foundation in the writings of the saints and in Scripture: God's mercy as the sea. The opening line of the hymn is, "There's a wideness in God's mercy, like the wideness of the sea." The second verse wonders why we wander from a love so true and deep, and the third verse talks about the broadness of God's love. This image of God's mercy as the ocean has roots both in Scripture and tradition. For instance, we read in Job chapter 11, quote, "Can you find out the deep things of God? Can you find out the limit of the Almighty? It is higher than heaven. What can you do? Deeper than Sheol. What can you know? Its measure is longer than the earth and broader than the sea." End quote. In the writings of the saints, we also find the sea evocatively used. St. Catherine of Siena writes, quote, "You, O eternal Trinity, are a deep sea, into which the deeper I enter, the more I find, and the more I find, the more I seek. The soul cannot be satiated in your abyss, for she continually hungers after you, the eternal Trinity, desiring to see you with light in your light." End quote. Additionally, in the diary of St. Faustina, Christ refers to himself as the sea. Quote, "My daughter, do you think you have written enough about my mercy? What you have written is but a drop compared to the ocean. I am love and mercy itself. There is no misery that could be a match for my mercy. Neither will misery exhaust it, because as it is being granted, it increases. The soul that trusts in my mercy is most fortunate, because I myself take care of it." End quote. I think it is a great devotion to meditate on these three quotes today on this Divine Mercy Sunday. Not only will they help us deepen our understanding of God's love and His mercy, but they also will help us dive even deeper into the symbolism and beauty of this hymn as we sing it. There's a